One special announcement we would like to make is that tonight the Guilderland Dutchmen have two junior assistant coaches, Max Len and Jackson Ralston. Good luck to both teams.
Good evening once again, everybody, and welcome to tonight's game between the visiting Averill Park Warriors and your Guilderland Dutchmen. It's boys lacrosse on May the 4th, 2023. Welcome into the GHS Media broadcast for tonight's game. My name is Sean Cunningham. I'll be your announcer for tonight. Two very good teams here matching up at Guilderland High School on senior night for the Dutchmen. Starting things off, we're going to have a draw at midfield. Averill Park will start off, and we are underway here in Guilderland. The clock has not actually started yet as
look who shows up.
Averill Park bringing possession.
What is this?
The clock has not started yet. The Dutchmen are playing on right now. They're currently with the ball. Colby Cummings, Aiden Pike.
We're working on it, Sean.
Check the connection on the plug. Sean, run it for one tick to make sure that
sophomore. Currently, things are going on here at the senior night celebration here between Guilderland and Averill Park. Still having difficulties getting the game clock starting here. So as we assume, like, we have a minute that has gone by in this game, we're still trying to figure out. And it looks like we have just gotten things going here. Things are getting programmed in. And the clock is going down, so it looks like we have everything resolved at this point. And a bunch of cheers erupting here from the crowd. 11:04 to go here in the first, so almost a minute has passed by. We had action going on while the clock was not running at all. And it looks like we might have gotten things set to go here. And the clock is now going down, so we are now hopefully officially underway here in Guilderland. Guilderland with the ball behind the Averill Park net. Rushing forward here for the Dutchman is Orsini, taking a shot, and he ripped it just wide. And it'll be collected behind the net. And play will resume now. Mike Scuzzarella circling around, trying to get a pass out front. Shot just missed the net. It goes wide. And it'll be picked up once again by Guilderland. Jackson Ebers with it here for Guilderland. Looking behind the net. And once again, time stops. It'll be picked up now by Averill Park. And they are in possession with it now. Zach Rogers, long pass. Not secured very cleanly there by Kalinowski, but he's able to get it now. Able to rush it forward, Nate Middleton. Middleton gets stopped up by Thomas Dwyer, and another whistle blows. And it'll be taken here after infraction. And the Dutchman once again rushing forward here. Jackson Ebers currently with it. And he'll move it along to Aiden Tice, one of the seniors being honored tonight. Now back to Ebers. Thomas Dwyer. Looking across, he'll give it back to Ebers. Ebers looking for Scuzzarella behind the net. He gets it to him. Scuzzarella circling, tried to center a pass, but whistle quickly blew as he was trying to get it to Lucas Roberts. And it'll be picked up now by Averill Park. Trying to check that one out. The stick was Aiden Tice. But moving it forward is Culleton. And the ball gets lost. It's picked up now by Kisby. Kisby in front of the net. Orsini tried to fake and he couldn't get it home. It goes over the cage. Matthew Hoff with a save. And Averill Park picks it up once again. A wide open chance in front of the cage. And the Dutchman not able to get that one home as now Averill Park comes rushing up. That one checked out of the stick and now picked up once again by the Dutchman. Long pass from Hodorowski. Orsini tries to put it on the ground to hit the side of the cage. And it's picked up by Hoff at the side of the net. Less than 9 to go, still no score. As that one skips away from Alex Phelan and goes out of play near the Averill Park players on the sideline. And I believe we're going to have a timeout called. Yes, we are. So 8:50 to go here in the first quarter of play. No score between Guilderland and Averill Park. The senior night getting off to a bit of a wild start with the technical difficulties and then some interesting plays in front of the net. Guilderland very close to getting a goal as Orsini had a wide open pass. But Matthew Hoff, Averill Park's netminder, able to fight that one off. And that's where we stand right now. No score with 8:50 to go. Starting goalkeepers for both sides tonight. Averill Park, as mentioned before, they have Matthew Hoff in net, the sophomore, starting in goal for Averill Park. And as for the Guilderland Dutchman, James Meyer, the senior, one of the senior night honorees tonight, is starting. As per usual, he's been goalkeeper for years now. And he has had himself a very nice career as Guilderland's starting goalkeeper. Meyer will soon be attending University of SUNY Cobleskill, majoring in both media and graphic design once his playing career here at Guilderland comes to a close. And we are going to be set to go back to action here. Guilderland is with the ball, and whistle blows, and we are back to action here in Guilderland. With it now is Roberts. Put it behind the cage. Now Orsini takes the pass. Quinn Orsini puts it up in the air. Mike Scuzzarella has it there. Over for Dwyer. Dwyer now for Tice. And back behind the net it goes. Orsini takes the pass. Lofts it over. Scuzzarella. Back pedals. Tried to elude the checks. Got hit a little bit by Culleton, but he's able to pick it right back up. Scuzzarella rushing toward the net, trying to elude Culleton. Gets it back to Dwyer. Dwyer couldn't handle the pass. It's picked up now by Tice. Tice trying to fire it towards Orsini. It goes wide of his stick and wide of the cage as well. It goes out of play. It will be picked up here by the Warriors. And Zach Rogers picks it up, lofts it forward for Alex Phelan. Phelan stopping up, trying to get around Thomas Dwyer. Still trying to get around. Now Dwyer knocks it out of his stick, and it's picked up by Emerson Nazai. And he gets it forward to Lucas Roberts. Roberts, long pass, finds Orsini. Orsini looking around. He sees Scuzzarella, and he lofts it over to him. Scuzzarella, long pass, able to find DeBoom. Now back to Scuzzarella. Fires it on net. It's loose. Trying to pick that one up is Dwyer, but it's finally picked up and moved forward by the Warriors. It's taken here by Zachary Rogers. He tries a pass that gets deflected away and out of play. It'll be picked up here by Justin Kapuzinski. He'll loft it in the air to James Meyer. And Meyer with a long pass. Taken here by Roberts. Gives it back to Scuzzarella. Now Scuzzarella back to Thomas. Looking for Thomas Dwyer. Now he does find him. Now Dwyer gets it back to Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella puts on goal and he scores! Mike Scuzzarella from a long way out gets the Dutchman on the board first. And with 6:44 to go here in the first quarter of play, the Dutchmen lead by a score of 1-0 on Scuzzarella's tally. Very, very good shot right there from Mike Scuzzarella. Will very soon be headed to the University of Tampa. Fantastic shot for Scuzzarella there. The draw being fought for, and it's picked up briefly by Griffin Sliker, but gets away from him, and a flag gets thrown up in the air. And a penalty will be called here. There's a little bit of checking going on after the play began. So Kisby's got a knee down on the sideline, so Averill Park will be playing a man up here. 6:36 to go. Averill Park looking to erase the 1-goal lead. Passing around here, Morgan Hempel. Is it over for Middleton? Nate Middleton. It's a pass over now for Tyler Kalinowski, now near the sideline for Jacob Phelps. Phelps looking, makes the pass across. And with it now, Jonathan Hauser back to Phelps. Phelps looking for a shot, and he scores. He beat Meyer on the first shot of the game. And Averill Park immediately answers on the man up. And it's now a 1-1 game as a rip of a shot from Phelps able to get past Meyer. 5:59 to go. It's one apiece. So it looked like you could tell that Phelps was looking for the perfect opportunity to take the shot, and he did find it. And he just absolutely ripped that one by the goalkeeper, Meyer. And erasing the 1-0 advantage. Here's the draw being fought for between Sliker and Altieri. And the Dutchman will take it after a series of whistles here. Scuzzarello, who scored the first goal, gets it across now for Thomas Dwyer. Now Dwyer racing toward the net. Across for Lucas Roberts. Back to Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella tried to put on goal, and he scores again. Mike Scuzzarella answers back with his second goal of the game. Second goal of the game for Guilderland. 5:33 to go here in the first. It's a 2-1 game. It's Scuzzarella 2, Averill Park 1. So a very good start here for Mike Scuzzarella. Altieri and Sliker once again on the draw. Altieri trying to force it free, and he does. Trying to get it away from Sliker. Still loose down there, and it's finally picked up. Scuzzarella. Backpedaling. Now finds the pass to Lucas Roberts coming off the sideline. Roberts rushes over, tried to find a pass to Dwyer. Couldn't quite scoop it up, and now it's picked up by Culleton. Culleton pass over for Morgan Hempel. Hempel still holding it near the center circle. Now he finds his pass to Tyler Kalinowski. Now back over to Jacob Phelps. Phelps trying to rush away from Matt Rudolph. Gets the pass down to Nate Middleton. Had a little bit of trouble with it, but scoops it right back up. Middleton looking. Trying to go toward the net. He's checked a little bit by Scuzzarella, but still holding on to it. Middleton checked again by Scuzzarella, but still behind the net. Now for Hempel. Hempel trying to center it. He couldn't find the pass. And it's quickly picked up. A big hit thrown by Kapuzinski, and he quickly rushes forward here for Guilderland. Justin Kapuzinski. Stopping up. Now bounces a pass across. Taken here by DeBoom. Now with it, Jackson Ebers. The good individual effort there by Kapuzinski. Get the ball and put it back into Dutchman possession here. Thrown across to Roberts. Now behind the net with it for the Dutchman is Quinn Orsini. Orsini trying to turn around, can't find the shooting lane. Gets it back to DeBoom. DeBoom for Scuzzarella. Trying to do the spin move, puts it on goal, and it goes wide of the cage. And Orsini trailing, but it will go back into Averill home. And now another draw won by Altieri. He comes rushing forward immediately. Orsini looking for another one, has that one knocked out of his stick. He's quickly able to pick that one up. Back up for Motto. He gave it to Scuzzarella. Now he swaps out with Lucas Roberts again. Jackson Ebers, fresh onto the field, now takes the pass. Now here's Orsini again. Orsini trying to put it on goal. He shot it just wide. Out of play it goes. It'll be picked up in the corner by DeBoom. And DeBoom gets it over to Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella the pass to Orsini. Try to put it on goal. And it goes in the net. And that time it was Roberts who got that one in. And exactly at 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter of play, the Dutchmen get another one on the board thanks to Lucas Roberts, his first of the game. And it's a 3-goal game. Dutchmen have definitely been controlling the tempo here late in the first quarter of play. 3 successive goals after Phelps netted his goal to make it a tie game as Altieri won the draw, but he lost the ball. And it comes right to Jers. DeBoom behind the net. Scuzzarella looking for the hat trick, and he gets it. Mike Scuzzarella makes it 5-1. Guilderland on top. A first quarter hat trick for Scuzzarella. And it's a 5-1 game with 46.1 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. That is just about the best first quarter anyone could have probably asked for. Mike Scuzzarella with a hat trick for the Dutchman is now another draw coming up. Whistle blows. The Dutchmen are all set to take it here. Altieri goes off. New players come on as Scuzzarella just holding on to it for now. 35 seconds to go. He'll give it across now to Ebears. Now back to Scuzzarella again. Scuzzarella all the way back to the circle. Now rushes in past Zach Rogers. Behind the net, Orsini. Now for DeBoom. Thomas Dwyer. Checked back by Jonathan Hauser. Now put on goal by DeBoom and a save made by Hoff. And he'll hold on as the first quarter comes to an end. Here in Guilderland, a very big start for the Dutchman though. 3 goals from Mike Scuzzarella as well as goals from Quinn Orsini and Lucas Roberts have the Dutchman in front by a score of 5-1 as we head into the second quarter of play momentarily. So the game started off, the scoring started off with a Scuzzarella goal, then Jacob Phelps quickly with the tie. But since then, it's been 4 unanswered goals for the Dutchman, 2 from Scuzzarella, 1 from Roberts, and 1 from Orsini. And that's how the Dutchmen are faring heading into the second quarter of play. Both teams will switch sides here for the second quarter of play. And Altieri and Sliker waiting to take the draw here for the second quarter. Current temperature at game time tonight is 55 degrees. It is cloudy. Was supposed to be a little bit of rain today, but we didn't get too much of it. Stayed relatively good for game time. As the second quarter is currently underway here in Guilderland. Taking it here is Altieri, fresh off the draw. And he'll move it right over to Quinn Orsini. Altieri will swap out for Scuzzarella. Orsini waiting for him. And now he'll motion over. Orsini just holding on to the ball here. Now will come to the center circle. And now he starts the rush toward the net against Phelps. Orsini rips it on goal. Save made by Matthew Hoff, but it's still picked up behind the cage. Orsini tried to get it in front, and it went in. Mike Scuzzarella with number 4 on the day, 52 seconds into the second quarter of play. And celebrations all around here. It's a nifty little play in front of the cage. DeBoom trying to block his pass over to Martiskello, but still, Averill Park able to stay with it. That one checked out of the stick of Tyler Kalinowski. Almost picked up by Kisby. Now Hodorowski overran it, but the Dutchman still in possession here. Dutchman still able to pick it up. It's picked up now by Kisby. And he'll move it across now to Hodorowski. On the side for DeBoom. Long pass back to Seamus Kelty. Holding on to it here at the center circle, waiting. Now Kelty makes the pass across, finding Dwyer. The Dutchman continuing the pass in here. Tice puts it on goal. It's over the net. And it'll be picked up. A new ball will be picked up by DeBoom. That shot right over the net. Now DeBoom trying to circle it on goal. That one doesn't go either. DeBoom got knocked down on the play as well. And it goes behind the net where Kelty will retrieve a new ball. Play resumes, and Kelty launches a pass over. Roberts now for Thomas Dwyer. Dwyer rushing toward the net. Tried to launch a pass over to DeBoom, and that one got away from him. He was pressured, though. And Averill Park will pick it up. It's again by the Warriors. As going over to get it is Jonathan Hauser. Hauser being pressured by DeBoom. It's moved over now to John Culleton. Tice was looking to knock that one out of the stick, but Culleton hangs on. Now he eludes a couple stick checks. And that pass quickly got intercepted there by Dwyer. And Dwyer has a pass in turn, get intercepted by John Culleton. Launched away, pass broken up once again. This time Kapuzinski retrieves it for the Dutchman. And whistle blows as Hempel taking a bit of a whack there at Kapuzinski's stick, and I believe we're going to have a timeout called. 7:53 to go here in the second quarter of play. The Dutchmen have added another goal to their total after being up 5-1 at the end of the first quarter. Scuzzarella's got 4 when we return. To his total in just a little bit here as the whistle blows, and we are back to game action as Scuzzarella launches a pass over for Justin Kapuzinski, and he holds on to it now for the Dutchman. Kapuzinski being defended here by Jonathan Hauser. He'll circle back. And now Kapuzinski backpedaling towards the center logo again. But now he'll rush toward the net. Kapuzinski gets it over to DeBoom. DeBoom puts it on goal. Save made, rebound. And that one just barely missed there from Aiden Tice. The Dutchman still holding on to it, though. Good chances down low there. Just weren't able to get it past the goalkeeper, Hoff. And Kapuzinski takes it back here for Guilderland. Kapuzinski motoring his way toward the net. Going to put it behind the net now for DeBoom. Back to Kapuzinski. DeBoom once again for Tice, and a bit of an airmail pass. That one went way over the head of DeBoom. But he'll pick up another ball and we'll resume play. It's a bit of an airmail pass right there as Kapuzinski lost the ball, trying to pick that one back up, but getting it first. No goals added to the scoreboard as of yet. With it now is Seamus Kelty. And he'll get it over to Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella in turn gets it to Roberts. Roberts gets it back to Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella lofts it in the air, but it's picked off. And it'll be picked up now by Phelan, having a little trouble with it. Can't quite scoop it up, and now it's finally picked up now by Hauser. And he gets shoved away by Scuzzarella. It looks like once again we're going to take another timeout here. So 5:04 to go. Great chances at both ends there for Guilderland and Averill Park as Phelps got denied on a breakaway chance by Meyer, and then the same thing happened with Kapuzinski against Hoff. Both teams certainly in this game, but Guilderland has the 5-goal lead when we return. We are back from the timeout here in Guilderland. 6-1 lead for the Dutchman, as carrying it forward is Jonathan Hauser for the Warriors. And he's able to get it over for Nathan Middleton, and that pass missed. Once again, so he was trying to get it to Joshua Whitmore as there's a battle for it in the corner. It's picked up by Matthew Rudolph, and out of his net to get the pass is James Meyer. Meyer, long pass, able to find Emerson Nizai, but that one knocked out of his stick. But Gavin Motto was able to get a pass to Keegan DeBoom, but it went out of play. So John Culleton will pick it up. 4:28 to go here in the second quarter of play. And his pass goes out to Martiskello. And now back to John Culleton again. Culleton in the air. Able to get it back to Martiskello. They have an errant pass once again. Kalinowski going for it. It rolled out of play, and then Kalinowski took a spill near the bench. He gets back up. He appears to be okay, though. But the Dutchman will get the ball back here as Colby Cummins lofts a pass over to goalkeeper James Meyer. And a nice catch by Scuzzarella, as that was a bit of a lofty pass. Looked like it was going to go over his head, but Scuzzarella able to reel it in. And now with it is Kalinowski. Had that one stripped away from him. Long shot rather from Ginny went wide. And it'll be picked up once again by Culleton. There's a bouncer in front of the goalkeeper Hoff, but it steered just wide of the cage. And it's picked up now by Nathan Bergman. Rushing it forward here for Averill Park, makes a nice pass. Puts it on goal, shot and a score. Morgan Hempel gets the goal for Averill Park. And he makes it a 6-2 game with 2:34 to go here in the second quarter of play. As a low shot on James Meyer gets by the Dutchman goalkeeper, and it's now back to a 4-goal game. So good passing there from the Warriors, and Hempel gets the second goal on the board for the Warriors, and now we're back to the draw here. And once again, Altieri and Sliker will take it. Altieri able to force it back to Scuzzarella. And Scuzzarella stops up on Hauser. Now he'll get it back over to DeBoom. Behind the net now for Aiden Tice. Tice now the pass to Jackson Ebers. Now back up top for Roberts. Roberts saw about a pass, now makes a charge. Now put it back for Ebers. Now
Michelle, you still can.
we have a battle there as a flag is up in the air. Shot by Ebers is when we return.
Oh, I wish you had told me earlier.
timeout once again. Dutchman still a man up due to the penalty to Jonathan Hauser. As they go back and forth once again on the passing. Dutchman have been limited to just 1 goal so far here in the second quarter of play. And that pass got blocked from Jackson Ebers. Averill Park able to pick it right back up. And now coming back the other way is Jacob Phelps, trying to put it toward the net, looking for Hempel, but it did not get into his stick. And the whistle blows, the ball moves out of play. Sal Kamenemi was chasing, but Morgan Hempel has it here for the Warriors. And back from the sideline comes Hauser, and he collides immediately with Kisby. Averill Park still in control here as they have it near the net. And that one got out of the stick of Jacob Phelps, and now the Dutchmen have a chance to rush the other way. Almost 30 seconds to go. Pass across. Put on goal, Orsini scores! Quinn Orsini with 25.9 seconds to go. Here in the second quarter of play, he gets his second goal of the game, and it's back to a 5-goal lead. It's 7-2 Dutchmen. Well, I did mention something about Guilderland needing another goal since they were limited to just 1 here in the second. And they do get another thanks to Orsini. And it's a 7-2 game as we line up for yet another draw between Altieri and Sliker. And once again, it's Altieri winning. Altieri has had a lot of wins on the draw so far tonight. 13 seconds to go here. Scuzzarella makes the pass off the sideline. A little bit of a check right there to front. They get another one. And it's Scuzzarella once again. He gets it home with 4.2 seconds, and he is amped up on the field for his 5th goal of the night. And once again, the Dutchmen just in control here in this first half of play. The lead now 6 at 8-2. There will be one last draw as the second quarter comes to an end. This has been all Guilderland so far tonight. Altieri able to fight it free. It's picked up by Jackson Ebers, and he will just let it go back to the ground, as that will do it for the second quarter and the first half of tonight's game. 2 late goals for the Dutchmen push it to an 8-2 game as we head into the second half of play. But don't go anywhere. We have senior night honorees being commencing on the field here in just a little bit. But as for now, we will just leave you with the ceremony as it starts happening here in Guilderland. It's 8-2 Dutchmen here on the GHS Media YouTube channel. We will see you for the second half action in just a little bit. Stay tuned.
Good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Guilderland High School Dutchman Lacrosse Senior Night Celebration. Tonight we would like to recognize our 8 graduating seniors. Starting with number 5, co-captain at midfield, Mike Scuzzarella. Mike has been playing lacrosse since 4th grade, and he will be going on to the University of Tampa in the fall. up, number 6 at attack, Aiden Tice. Aiden has been playing lacrosse for 9 years, and he will be going to SUNY Potsdam for business administration. Number 8, defensive player Justin Kapazinski. Justin has been playing lacrosse for 4 years and will be attending Long Island University this fall, majoring in business and playing football. Number 13, defensive player Matt Rudolph. Matt has been playing lacrosse for 8 years and will be going to Oswego State this fall, majoring in broadcasting with a minor in photography. Number 19, and our goalie, James Meyer. James has been playing lacrosse since learn to play at age 5. He will be attending the University of SUNY Cobleskill, majoring in media and graphic design. Next up, number 22, defensive midfield player Gavin Motto. This is Gavin's first year playing lacrosse, and he will be attending St. John Fisher University in the fall, majoring in business. Next up, number 23, attackman Quinn Orsini. Quinn has been playing lacrosse for 6 years and will be attending Utica University in the fall, where he has been accepted into their physical therapy Doctorate of Physical Therapy program. He has also committed to playing on the men's lacrosse team. Next up, number 24, midfielder Colby Cummings. This is Colby's first year playing lacrosse. He will be going to SUNY Polytech and majoring in business administration. Congratulations to all of our Dutchman seniors. We would also like to recognize the Averill Park seniors, Tyler Kalinowski, Anthony Marticello, Nathan Bergman, Vincent Maggio, and Morgan Hempel. awards a scholarship to a graduating boys and girls lacrosse player, exemplifying leadership and camaraderie on and off the field. Guilderland Youth Lacrosse asks each varsity coach to nominate the players who best represented these qualities. Guilderland Youth Lacrosse Vice President Jennifer Goldman will be presenting this year's scholarship to the boys varsity winner. Congratulations, James Meyer.
Welcome back, everybody. It is the second half of tonight's game between Guilderland and Averill Park here on senior night at Guilderland High School. Guilderland currently with an 8-2 lead over the visiting Warriors, thanks to 5 goals from Mike Scuzzarella, 2 goals from Quinn Orsini, and a goal from Lucas Roberts, as well as stellar goalkeeping done tonight by James Meyer. Has to make a move toward the net to Boom. Tried to make a pass that fell out of his stick, but he's able to fight off Culleton and pick it right back up. Orsini gives it along to Aiden Tice. And now back with it is Thomas Dwyer. Circling around now, gives it back to Seamus Kelty. Back over to Scuzzarella. Now passing continues. Back in front of the net, it rolled right near the cage and wide of Matthew Hoff, and it goes out of play. It'll be picked up by Alex Phelan. Phelan airs that one out, and it goes right over the stick of John Culleton and out of play. So it'll be picked up by Thomas Dwyer. And he tries a pass that gets picked off by Culleton. And Culleton eludes a couple stick checks, now trying to get away from Mike Scuzzarella, still able to hold on to it though. And Culleton fires one on net, it bounces over the net. And away from James Meyer, and will be picked up now by Joshua Whitmore. So that rip of a shot did not get near the cage. And Whitmore now trying to circle around. Whitmore still managing to hold on, and will get the pass back. Bergman got the pass over to Hauser, puts it on goal, steered away, but still picked up by the Warriors. Whitmore doing all he can to get out of the way of the defense there. Now Bergman. Stopped up by Thomas Dwyer. He's able to get the pass now to Middleton. And Middleton now, the shot taken by Hauser. He got knocked down in the play by Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella helps him back up. And it's taken now by Josh Whitmore after that went out of play. Taken here once again by Hauser. He will lace it over now for Phelps. Now back to Hauser. Hauser puts it on goal, steered away by Meyer. And it's picked up now by Morgan Hempel. Long pass finding Jacob Phelps. Phelps now going behind the net, trying to get away from Kisby. Now a shot taken and a score. It went right by Meyer. He didn't even react that much. But Nathan Bergman with the shot from a long way out gets it by the goalkeeper Meyer. And Averill Park is first on the board here in the second half of play. Bergman got a shot that went around the stick of Meyer and it went right by him. And 8:51 to go, 3:09 into the third quarter of play. Averill Park now cuts the deficit back to 5. It's 8-3. Nice job by Altieri to free that one up, but now is picked up by Matt Rudolph.
Let's go, Matt. Run.
Eludes the stick check nicely there from Jacob Phelps. And taking it now is Aiden Tice. Back now for Mike Scuzzarella. He's waiting. And he lofts the pass all the way over to Kelty. And Kelty tried to pass. It got away from Andrew Altieri. And Averill Park recovers possession here. And it's taken now by John Culleton. Long pass, can't quite corral it. As Rogers battling for it, it's finally picked up now by Tice. DeBoom currently holding on to it here for Guilderland. Now behind the net it goes. Centering pass in front and a score. Lucas Roberts with a multi-goal game now for the Dutchman. Answers right back on the score sheet. 7:38 to go. It's the second goal of the game for Roberts, and it's now a 9-3 game in favor of Guilderland. So Guilderland has had 3 unique scores now tonight. Scuzzarella's got 5, Roberts with 2, and Orsini with 2. And the draw fought free by Sliker, but he's not able to pick it up. And the Dutchman still with it here as we advance in play. DeBoom. Will backpedal. And fresh off the sideline, taking it is Roberts. Roberts gets it back over for Jackson Ebears. And Ebears trying to rush toward the net. And the passing continues here for the Dutchman, Orsini. Racing it around, tried to put a shot on goal and went wide. But it'll be picked up here by DeBoom. So he was closest to it. DeBoom trying to circle around, gets checked a bit by Jacob Phelps. Still holding on to it here for the Dutchman. DeBoom puts it behind the net now for Tice. Back to DeBoom, trying to maneuver to the front of the net. DeBoom puts it on goal and he scores. What a great effort there by Keegan DeBoom. He's able to roof that one by the goalkeeper Matthew Hoff, and the Dutchmen have hit double digits with 5:51 to go here in the third quarter of play. The score is now 10-3. So DeBoom becomes the 4th unique scorer for the Dutchmen tonight in a game that they have controlled for the most part here, as if draw one once again by Andrew Raltieri. Had a little bit of trouble corralling it though, as whacking away at that one was Connor Kisby, but it's freed up now and Averill Park comes rushing the other way. Gonna circle it around. Meyer makes the save on Joshua Whitmore, and it's picked up now by the Dutchman once again. It's a good chance for Whitmore there, but Meyer able to close the lane and keep this a 7-goal game. Keegan DeBoom once again holding on to it for the Dutchman, and he gets it across to Thomas Dwyer. Now back to Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella now for Lucas Roberts. Now back to Dwyer. Dwyer now racing in toward the cage. Trying to find a pass back to Scuzzarella. Was deflected away from him. But Scuzzarella able to pick that one right back up. Pass now to Roberts. And the pass got off the stick of Dwyer, and it's picked up once again by Culleton. Culleton had that one freed up. Picked up once again by DeBoom. Dwyer trying to find a pass across to Tice. It went off his stick, and it will roll out of play. And it will be Averill Park taking possession here. Zachary Rogers, as Orsini tried to intercept that pass, it did not go to him. And taking it now is Bergman. Bergman now for Jonathan Hauser, and Hauser gets it back to Bergman. Hauser. The pass across, and now he gets it back. Hauser trying to spin move, lost the ball. Trying to pick it up are the Dutchmen, and it is finally picked up now by Kapuzinski. Gets a long pass forward. Kelty. Waits, now he'll launch it back. And with it now is Ebears. Finds some support, gives it to Roberts. Now Roberts gives it back to Ebears. Ebears now for Orsini, looking for the hat trick. It got tied up down low, and they'll give it right to the goalkeeper, Hoff. Off long pass, nearly went over the stick of Culleton, but Culleton able to advance it now for Nate Middleton. Or excuse me, no, that is Zach Rogers. And Rogers flips it over for Jonathan Hauser again. Hodorowski trying to knock him off. And now whistle blows. It will be taken back by the Dutchman again. Jack Hodorowski coming across the center circle here for the Dutchman. Now lofts a pass across. And it's taken here by Kelty. And he goes back and forth with Tice. Now Kelty. Coming on the field, Mike Scuzzarella. Now over for Jackson Ebears. Gonna push him away is Hauser. Now Ebears. It's behind the net. Now it's picked up by Tice. Tice trying to maneuver toward the net. Lost the ball as he was about to take the shot. Now Kelty fires and scores! A turnaround shot. Seamus Kelty gets that one by goalkeeper Matthew Hoff, and it's now an 11-3 Dutchman lead. It's their biggest lead of the night. They extend their biggest lead of the night. It was previously 7, now it's 8. And Kelty finds the scoreboard. It's now 11-3. So 2:05 to go here in the third quarter of play. And now 8-goal lead for the Dutchmen. They potentially look to continue expanding here. Taken by Gavin Motto. And he finds Quinn Orsini on the pass. Orsini had to reach out for that one a little bit. And Orsini gives it back to Kelty. And now over for Thomas Dwyer. And taken now by Scuzzarella. Scuzzarella goes behind the net. Taken there by DeBoom. And now back to Orsini. Orsini trying to find the angle. It's being defended well by Culleton. He's able to find the pass. Dwyer puts it on goal. It goes wide. And going over to get a replacement ball is Kelty. 1:20 to go. Scuzzarella holding on to it here for the Dutchman. And it's put behind the net now for Lucas Roberts. And DeBoom gets it over for Orsini. Behind the net with it now is Scuzzarella. Find the pass up front. It was dropped by Kelty. Kelty wide open for the pass, but not able to secure it cleanly. And now Scuzzarella able to get it back after the brief scuffle. Scuzzarella trying to make all the moves. Able to force it over. Orsini takes the shot, went wide. Picked up Roberts on the sharp angle, and he couldn't quite find that one either, and it goes wide of the cage again. And it's picked up by DeBoom. 35 seconds to go. Orsini takes the pass. Limited amount of time to shoot. Orsini circling around. Trying to find a pass down low. Came loose. Orsini chases after it. He's able to pick it up. Culleton defending. Orsini with 17 seconds to go. Pass got deflected by Culleton. He's able to pick it up. Got to rush the other way here. Culleton had that one sail out of the stick. Picked up by Dwyer, and he gets barreled there near the center circle. 3 seconds to go. It's picked up, and a flag came down. And the clock stops with 0.5 seconds remaining. And I don't know if they're going to add time or not. But both teams are now going off the field here. And it looks like a penalty was being called against Guilderland here, so the time remains at 0.5 seconds, so it looks as if Averill Park is going to play a man up for the start of the fourth quarter as well. And that will just do it here for the third quarter. So they let the time run, and Averill Park will pick things right back up with a man advantage once we begin the fourth quarter play. But Guilderland with an 11-3 lead as we head into the fourth quarter of play. Averill Park needing 8 goals to tie. And they will start it off with a man advantage when we return.
Is that range? Right? We won't do it next year. All right, guys. Good to see everybody. Congratulations. Yep. Yeah.
And we are back with fourth quarter action here. Averill Park playing a man up, down 11-3 here in Guilderland. There with the ball. And Hoff will hand it over now to Jackson Ebers as the whistle blows to resume play. And Quinn Orsini now loops it back for Lucas Roberts. Taken now by Ebers. That one knocked away from Orsini briefly, but it's picked right back up by Ebers. Ebers able to get away from Phelan. And now he'll lace that one across. Taken here by Kelty. And now taken, shot, and a score. And it is a hat trick for Lucas Roberts. Starting off the fourth quarter of play. The second hat trick tonight for a Dutchman player. And Roberts now puts it behind the net. Taken now by Aiden Tice, trying to circle around. Now in front of the net. Shot taken, it was stopped by Matthew Hoff. As a good chance out front for Scuzzarello, looking for his 6th of the game, but not able to find it. And with it now for the Warriors is Zach Rogers. And he gets the pass across. It was dropped momentarily. Ball remains loose. Dutchman trying to pick it up with Altieri and Nezai. But the whistle blows and they'll give the ball right back to the Warriors, it looks like. So it'll be picked up now by Middleton. And now with it is Jacob Phelps looking for the pass across. He finds one. And that's Hempel. And Hempel got it to Finelli, now back. Trying to fight it free are the Dutchmen. And they finally do, as it was knocked away out of the stick of Middleton. Now Hempel got bumped into a little bit, throwing some stick checks as well. And now James Meyer. Very nearly intercepted there by Jacob Phelps, and now Phelps able to race forward with it. Phelps makes the long pass, finding Bergman. Bergman trying to circle around, and he gets knocked down by Connor Kisby. And here comes another flag now. So now we might be having another crowded penalty moment here on the sideline. Kisby is going to go take a seat now. So Kisby will join his teammates Dwyer and Len on the sideline here. Dutchman getting a little bit careless here with penalties late in the fourth quarter. But they still have a 9-goal lead. It's now 6:40 to go. Averill Park looking for the play here, and they get the goal from Joshua Whitmore that time. So Averill Park does convert in the man-up situation. 3 players on the sideline with penalties for the Dutchmen, and Whitmore becomes the 4th unique score for Averill Park, and they cut into the deficit indeed. Do the Warriors with 6:33 to go. It is now 12-4. So the penalties do in fact doom the Dutchmen, but they still hold the comfortable lead. Averill Park looking to make some dents in that lead here, down by 8 as the draw taken here by Altieri. He wins once again. And now he comes rushing forward here for the Dutchman. Altieri, long pass, that gets intercepted. And it's taken behind the net by Culleton. Culleton lofts one in the air. It's caught but knocked out of the stick of, I believe that was Alex Phelan. And the Dutchman once again taking it here with Seamus Kelty. Kelty, pass it front, they score! It's Aiden Tice putting that one home and immediately bringing the deficit for Averill Park back to 9. That's his first goal of the game. And with 6:03 to go here in the fourth quarter, it's now 13-4. It's a nice pass right there to the front of the net. Tice was all alone in front. And no chance for the goalkeeper Hoff. It's now back to a 9-goal game again. And once again, we have a draw between Altieri and Schleicher. Schleicher trying to dig it free, and this time he does win it. Able to hold on to it as well. And yet again, there's another flag coming down. As coming toward the net. Broken up by Nezai. Still a battle for it. And once again, just as the Dutchmen come free with it, the whistle blows. Emerson Nezai was the one who picked it up. And once again, Averill Park will be playing a man up here as once again another Dutchman player will head off. So Altieri this time will take the penalty, I believe. Oh no, it looks like that is not going to be Altieri. It will be Kapuzinski actually taking the penalty. So once again, man up here for the Warriors. They'll be taken here by Hauser now for Middleton. That pass got taken by Matt Rudolph. And he's able to enter the zone here for the Dutchman. De Boom near the sideline. Finds the pass now to Thomas Dwyer. And Dwyer now with the pass to Lucas Roberts again. Penalty time has expired. Kapuzinski rejoins the play. Roberts will just leave it on the ground for him. Kapuzinski circling around, now finds it for De Boom. Behind the net now with it is Laster. Now Dwyer gives it over to Scuzzarella. He motions over for Kapuzinski. Now make the pass to him. Kapuzinski dancing through the defense, bounces it on goal, and he scores. What a pretty goal there by Justin Kapuzinski. And the Dutchmen are now in front by 10 with 3:34 to go. It was a flag that came up in the air as well, but I believe it was going to be against Averill Park. But that does not matter now as Kapuzinski gets on the board for the first time today. And it's now 14-4 with 3:34 to go here in the fourth. Kapuzinski just weaved through the defense on that play as he got that one by the goalkeeper Hoff. So waiting for the draw here. And Slykin this time will defer and he'll let Jacob Phelps take the draw this time against Altieri. And the draw this time is won by Phelps on his first attempt against Altieri. And Phelps trying to elude the defense here, still backpedaling. And the pass whiffed a little bit by Bergman. He falls down on the play. Altieri still trying to free it up. Now Altieri gets knocked down. Now another collision as well. That was Rudolph and Nate Bergman as well. So some hard hitting there. But the Dutchman still in possession there. That could have been eventually a call, and now another goal for the Dutchman again. And that time it was Andrew Altieri. And another score on the board for the Dutchman tonight. He's been doing so good on the draws all night, and he finally adds his name to the scoreboard. 2:53 to go in the fourth quarter of play. And the lead has now blossomed to 11.
At this point, they should just keep the clock running.
So this time, Jack Hodorowski on the draw against Phelps, and Phelps once again wins the draw. He's now 2 for 2. Phelps took a stick check there from, I believe that was Matt Rudolph, and now Averill Park still in possession. Taken now by Jonathan Hauser. So Hodorowski looks to defend. He's able to free it up, and scooping up quickly there is Colby Cummins. 2:25 to go. Cummins puts it near the net. It was knocked out of the stick of DeBoom. Put out front. Shot went wide from Laster. It might have been deflected as well. Dutchman able to get it back though. It's taken here by Aiden Tice. 2:05 to go. Picked up off the ground by Hodorowski. He's just holding on to it. Less than 2 minutes to go, and Hodorowski got knocked down on the play by Hempel. That one knocked away as Laster goes over to pick it up. And it's taken back, now given to Tice. Tice has Hodorowski open, trying to find him. It went off his stick. Now Jack Hodorowski able to pick it up. Towards the net, and he scores! Jack Hodorowski with a rip that goes by Matthew Hoff, and the Dutchmen have reached 16 on the night. 1:27 to go here in the fourth. The rout continues for Guilderland. 20 combined goals in this game, 16 for the Dutchmen, and it's a 12-goal lead.
Running time, let's face off.
So Griffin Sliker now back in the circle against Jack Hodorowski. Hodorowski able to free it up, and it's picked up by Gavin Motto off the draw. Motto has that one knocked out of his stick, and he also got knocked down by Sliker. Time continuing to wind down at this point. That one went out of play. And Averill Park picks it right back up. Joshua and Dutchman winning grand fashion tonight. They take it 16-5 against the Averill Park Warriors. 5 goals for Mike Scuzzarella, 3 for Lucas Roberts, 2 for Quinn Orsini, and 1 each from Altieri, Tice, DeBoom, Kapuzinski, Kelty, and Hodorowski. And that is how the game will end. A very nice win for the Dutchmen here on senior night. And that will do it for our GHS Media broadcast. Thank you all very much for tuning in to tonight's game. I'm Sean Cunningham. We will see you back here again on the next media broadcast. Take care and have a great rest of your evening, everybody.